We came to Calcutta as a refugee. No material belongings, nothing, because everything was left behind. They had to start afresh, and grew up in long ration lines because food was short. The walk to school was like 5 miles. So the emphasis was just studying and accept people, accept your friends, whatever color, because color is only in the eye of the people. He said God has no color, religion has no color. So you will go to a school that is diverse, did extremely well, met Mother Teresa through school activities, worked with her, touched by her, moved to Arizona 12 years ago. And then we wanted to build this center because we felt there was need in Arizona for a cultural center like this, which is nowhere in the world. And then we chose Apache because I came from inner city background. People said no because it was crime-ridden, very run-down, blighted neighborhood of Tempe. Why Apache? But I knew we could make a difference in our small way.
He's always giving back to the community. He's always paying it forward. He looks around and he looks at each person and says, how can I help? What is the need here? And what can I bring to this person?
He helps everybody that comes by. And even when I was ready to close up and leave, he told me to go ahead and hang around a little while longer. It may pick up. And he says, don't worry about paying the rent or anything like that. He says, we'll take care of that. And this is why I stayed with him as long as I did, because I would have 4 or 5 years ago been gone.
You know, when I think about Humanitarian, I think about people who reach out to help others, who will help people when they're asked, and who really do it without thought. And that's what I've seen with Raveen. He gives, and he gives from the heart, and I think that's what a true humanitarian does.
He loves Tempe, absolutely loves Tempe. I mean, he thinks this is the greatest city in the world, you know. I mean, he's always, you know, involved in something in the community. And I see him numerous times, you know, handing out water to the homeless people or to people that in general are just hot, you know, and just having a bad day walking or something. And he'll give out free meals, you know, numerous times I've seen that as well. So, and he helps out a lot of his employees with getting them cars, getting them apartments, or, you know, and helping them get on their feet.
I went to the school because I cannot afford to pay mine. So I went home that time. I was just like, so many things comes into my mind, like thinking of giving up, like I'm not gonna go to school, I'm gonna go back home. I come to work in the evening. He always asks me like, are you okay? So that time I told him like, I have problem with my school fees and stuff. I'm thinking of going back home. That time he just like pull out his wallet and pay the rest of the thing. I was just so thankful, and you know, before I always think of giving up. I never thought like someone would help me. I always think like he's my father. Just because after that time I see how much he cares about me.
When I was young, I would wake up hungry, and I would wake up angry. Hungry because we didn't have enough food. But it taught me resilience. It taught me, I got to survive and support myself and take the family out of this. But 68 years later, I still wake up hungry. Now I'm hungry to do every day, help somebody. But instead of being angry, I wake up, humble, with humility towards all the people here. And Tempe has provided me that opportunity.